It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Nuggets come into town for this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
다음 행선지 보스턴 일단 생각하고 있는데
And a win tonight means a 3-1 season series edge for them. You always look for that mental edge over opposing teams and that extra motivation over the long haul of an NBA season.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm thinking their opponent has
하던 대로 해라. 갑자기 잘하고 막 그러지 마라.
They'd like to even things up.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver.
난 프로 못 나간다의 한 표다.
Pair of Millsap and Jokic. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Barton in at the 3. And featuring two of the best bigs in the league, Brent, how impactful is the center position now compared to the way it used to be?
One of the things that I think people are still dealing with is just how divergently different the center position has become in the game. And to think that these guys, and what they're asked to do, has just as much importance of the Patrick Ewings, the Hakeem Olajuwons, the low post, big time scorers.
보스턴 어빙, 스마트, 헤이워드, 그다음에 로지어, 호포드, 그다음에 누구였지? 하포 한 명 있는데.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And Denver has possession. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul.
아니. 3시즌은 시카고 갔어요. 이거 두 번째 시즌 보스턴 갈 거고. 이게 첫 번째 시즌이니까.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic, no good.
테이텀.
Lillard with it, out guarded by Murray. Passes it to Big Daddy, and it's McCollum in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
만약에 아담스가 오클라호마를 나가면은 오클라호마도 생각하고 있긴 한데.
And there's the pass to Big Daddy, and he jams it with authority.
CJ such an effective two guard, not just a shooter,
오케이,
and a great
지금
shooter at that, but a capable passer.
슈레더, 웨스트브룩, 폴 조지, 노엘, 나. 나쁘지 않거든요.
Jokic kicks to Murray. It's tipped.
나이스. 빨리 줘라 빨리 커브에. 답답해 그죠? 릴라드 진짜 못해 리딩. 릴라드 아니 터너였구나. 빨리빨리 줘야지 빈 곳에. 컴퓨터가 맥컬럼을 사용을 잘 못해. 맥컬럼 그래도 캐치앤슛 막 다 코너 스페셜 골든데.
Back with their own three-pointer.
Back at you. That's payback for the three on the other end.
A little mano-a-mano there, entertaining, but you also want to keep your teammates involved.
Here's Big Daddy. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. And Turner kicks to Lillard. 4 on the clock.
생긴다 이거.
Takes the three. That shot misses. And it's Denver the other way. Last time they met was in Denver.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Well, they built up the big lead and then let the second unit get out there and do their work. And you're right, the guys coming in off the bench were spectacular. They put up a ton of points.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said the focus defensively is
어디 들어오려고?
making things
아래 줘 아래. 빨리 줘. 아유. 아이고.
Kevin.
Thanks, David. The Nuggets trail by 6.
Well, CJ, one of those exemplary players that stayed all 4 years at Lehigh and and came into the league very, very polished and very ready.
답답한 건 릴라드 탓이야, 그죠? 게임이 계속 깝깝한 거는 릴라드 패스야. 패스의 문제.
He learned to be a great leader here in Portland alongside Damian Lillard.
Now here's Lillard following the miss by Jokic.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Harris passes to Murray. Millsap a screen on Lillard, and it's Murray penetrating. Millsap has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
포트 자체가 릴라드 아니면 안 돌아가요. 게임에서 릴라드도 안 돼.
Portland leading by 5.
나도 그 릴라드를 믿고 왔는데 아니더라고.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Jokic setting the pick for McCollum.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too. About 3 assists for his career.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. Pass to Harris. Fires for 3. Rebound by
공격
Jokic.
스타일이 좀 느려 그래도. 저 포가할 때 보면 알잖아요. 막 5초, 7초 안에 무조건 공격을 해야 되는데 지연이 되니까 나랑 성향이 좀 달라. 무조건 공격은 빨리 해야 되거든요. 늦어도 10초 안에 끝내야 돼 공격을. 그래서 캐치앤 슈터가 필요한 거고.
Still looking to develop him both on offense and trying to make him a little bit more consistent on defense. The coaching staff has that task at hand, and Nurkic has a big hand in that.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Nurkic. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Turner. Nick Stauskas is checked in for McCollum. And Curry subbed in for Lillard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
That one drops for him. Trailblazers leading by 9. Curry passes to Kid Gilchrist. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Big Daddy. He's off on that one.
한번 접었어야 되는데 아래로.
The other way now. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And this is why depth is so important. You know, next man up, and it's pretty much the philosophy for every good team.
어디서 들어오려고 이게.
You're going to have injuries. You're going to have nights where there's foul troubles or the starters just struggle. So you need a strong bench to remain consistent in this league.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Nuggets trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thomas's shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wiles against Aminu. Passes it to Big Daddy. Curry on the wing. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now here's Lyons. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got his 6th rebound on the night. Feeds to Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Curry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Murray outside. And it's Thomas at the elbow.
나이스.
Gilchrist, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Curry.
좋다.
And 2 free throws coming up.
1코 7리바. 14득 7리바 5블락.
Interesting, Kevin. I got drafted by the Nuggets. Never played
패스
there.
딱 좋았는데 바운드. 아, 아깝다. 엔드원이 돼야 되는데 이런 거.
And then shipped me out. I would have been a much better skier, by the way.
Free throw good by Curry.
40대 20. 밀샵.
McCollum outside. the pass to Big Daddy. Kicks it to Turner. Down low, Millsap with the steal. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Big Daddy is out there with Nurkic.
덴버 아니 지금 7등인데 얘네.
The small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And Brent, I'm thinking back to that trade. The Nuggets were moving up to select Antonio McDyess.
Yep, McDyess went number 2 overall and obviously went on to have a pretty stellar career. And Rodney Rogers and I went to Los Angeles, where I got a lot of early minutes in my rookie campaign. So interesting trade on draft night.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the
우리보다
possibilities.
잘해 얘네.
You look at Denver. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the
등이구나,
regular
우리가.
season strong. And of course, there's the Trailblazers sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, I think for Denver, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
Well, tumbles happen in gymnastics class, not with this team. I can say that for sure. All that's left to wonder about is how deep a run this team's going to make.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi guys. Well, Big Daddy in the
아,
last
내가
game
센터로 가야
against the
되는데.
Nuggets was
러키치 저거 내가 막을 수 있는, 아 저기 뭐냐, 요키치 막을 수
And
있는데.
as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Portland.
Yeah, Jokic did a nice job positioning himself down in the paint. Usually he's at the top of the key, but this time knew where he wanted to get the ball. Shot it on the inside and scored.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 16, and it goes down 2 points. Big Daddy's got 18 points in the game.
Well, right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Barton kicks to Lyles. Pass to Harris. Jokic with a screen on McCollum. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Barton. No good on the triple.
다.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard.
그렇지, 그거야. 바로 그거지. 석공 때는 저렇게 쏴야지.
3-point shot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The Nuggets trail by 21.
안 들어가도 쏴야 돼.
This is it
석공.
to Jokic.
나이스.
There's another block.
아,
Defensive stalwart so far. That's 6
6블락.
blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Lillard kicks to Turner. Here's the screen. Back to Lillard. A floater, and it's good on the way up. He's got 6.
Love that Damian
내가 많이
Lillard
넣어서
is
처음에
developing that little
분위기 좀
floater
타는
in
것
the
같은데.
lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
블락을 꽤 많이 했잖아요. 그리고
Thomas against Lillard. Thomas passes to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious
또
two-hand.
교체 멤버 나와 또 말아먹을 걸.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. And the pass to Big
아,
Daddy.
좀 달라대 주지. 지금 좀 어쩌다는 거야. 들어왔을 때 달라니까.
Good defense by Jokic. Barton right side. Now, here's Jokic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
농구는 기본에 충실해야 돼. 포인트 가드는 패스를 잘하고, 센터는 리바를 잘하고, 슈팅 가드는 슛을 잘 던지고. 거기에 하나 빠지니까 애들이
Thank you, Kevin. Well, look, so far you have been intimidating
흔들려,
at the defensive end. Quite a few blocks there. How important was it for you to set that defensive tone early?
처음에 수비적으로 플레이하는 것이 얼마나 중요했습니까? 혼란을 주고 싶었습니다.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter
스몰포워드는 미들 레이업.
It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Yeah, pretty much
하프
all
포스트
throughout
오프
that
스크린.
first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Martin and Millsap with the small and power forward spots. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. When it comes to veteran players, Brent, on a team, what characteristics make for a good leader for a bunch of young guys under him?
We talk a lot about veteran guys on teams, Kevin, and I think one of the most important aspects to think about is that those veterans have a lot more impact if they're still part of playing minutes for a coaching staff. At some point, 4 or 5 months into a season, when an older player is telling you how to do something and only get a chance to see it during practice or him pointing it out on film when you're playing, doesn't have as much of an impact.
Doesn't resonate
Right,
as much.
when a guy gets 15
나이스
minutes
찬스.
a night
절로
and
줘야
you get
되는데.
to see him do those things as a young player from the bench and say, wow, everything he told me on my list, he's checked all those boxes. So having a vet that plays, much more impactful.
Good point. The Nuggets trail by 21.
윌라드 코너발이 들어갔었는데.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray dishes to Harris. Shot from the wing. No good on the back of the rim.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Lillard against Murray. Jokic a screen. Lets a floater go. And the rebound by
블락할 수
Nurkic.
있었는데.
Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's McCollum. And
Nice.
good that time. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, there's some confidence from CJ right there. Just so comfortable, even under pressure. Hard to stop when he gets into the paint.
Denver calls timeout.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
A different look
렌
now for
들어왔다, 렌.
Portland. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Turner. And it's Seth Curry in for Lillard. Alex Len's checked in for the Nuggets. Porter comes in for Will Barton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And it's good for 2.
Great fundamentals and mechanics on the catch and shoot. McCollum needs just the tiniest bit of space to get that release off.
Murray kicks to left. Millsap a screen.
어디다 블락을 뜨냐.
Land's got his 2nd basket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
블락 10개 채우고 싶다는 욕망이 점점 살아나고 있어. 블락 저렇게 많이 뜨면 안 되는데. 욕심내고 싶어.
Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Millsap a screen. Murray kicks to Harris. To the middle.
아깝다.
Just continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man. Think about Gary Harris and just how well-rounded this shooting guard is. Sound defender, good shooter, great slasher and cutter, provides some toughness, willing to do a lot of work. Sky the limit still here for Gary Harris.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
블락 지금 3개 남았나요? 그죠? 욕심낼만해 지금.
The Nuggets also changing it up. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Millsap, and Thomas subbed in for Harris. Porter against Kid Gilchrist.
나이스 하나 추가. 블락을 안 들어갔어.
Curry on the wing. He has 6. Yep.
블락 들어갔다. 오케이, 2개. 블락 2개. 리바는 무조건 잡고. 블락 2개.
Ball movement has been flawless.
They set the pick. Hernangomez passes to Murray. He kicks it to Thomas.
들어와라 먹잇감들.
Plan a screen. And again, Denver
리바
no
땡.
good. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. And stolen by Thomas. And here we go.
찼다.
Fast break. Murray's got it. That's good. And it's Thomas.
저 8번만 길 안 막았으면 뒤를 따라가면서
Thomas got 3
뒤통수
assists
확 갈기면 되는데.
And some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
Pass to Big Daddy, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they
7분에 24득.
Time called here. The Nuggets
슈퍼소닉인데.
decide to talk it over. With today's superstars often joining forces, Brent, we hear some retired legends saying they wanted to beat their rivals, not join their rivals. What do you think?
I saw a lot of joining going on from
85대 54. 블락 2개.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They've got Big Daddy. Colum is out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Trent in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. He took good advantage of that screen. McCollum's got 5 points.
레나드 파포.
Nice job of using the screen to create some space. McCollum's so heady in that situation.
근데 상대가 요키치라서 자리 비우기가 좀 애매해.
Leonard against Millsap. Over Leonard, and that one's good. Millsap.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
McCollum outside. Inside.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Denver's
4분 4쿼터야.
3-point range here in the fourth. Harris kicks to Thomas.
트리플 더블 하기엔 8분은 너무 작아.
Floats one.
나이스 하나 추가.
With the block.
하나 남았다.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th too.
아이고.
Millsap with the steal. Now here's Thomas. He's covered
블락에 모든 걸
closely.
집중한다 지금.
On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by McCollum. Millsap a screen near the three-point line. It's Thomas. Nice open look, but it's no good.
But his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
To the paint. Pass to Trent.
쏠걸 그냥.
And it's McCollum in the corner. They set the screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. About a quarter of the players in the NBA were born outside the USA. Brent, could that percentage fall to half within a couple of decades?
가비지죠.
I don't think we're ever going to
Okay.
get that far with foreign-born players, but it's exciting to see all
블락하러
the
가자.
representation around the league. We've certainly had some standouts, and I'm a little bit sad that this year might be the
저 패스
last
줘,
year
얘한테.
we see one of the most incredible
패스 일부러 받게
players,
해야겠다.
not the best European player the league's ever seen in Dirk Nowitzki, probably retiring in Dallas after the year.
하나만 하자 하나만.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Thomas. Passes it to Stauskas. There's a screen by Collins.
아,
Big Daddy.
Highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. Really just came down to some poor timing.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Baseline jumper. And it's Simons missing. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Wiles. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Big Daddy. And the pass to Simons.
포스터라지 실패.
There's a screen by Collins. Back to McCollum. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Simons.
각이 안 나오는데.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Porter passes to Wiles.
아우.
Here's
아우. 블락 힘들어.
It'll be a 3-point play chance.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of
맞죠?
beauty.
Yeah,
저
a remarkable team effort.
3점이다. 공격해 빨리. 일로 들어와. 들어와 들어와.
W on the year.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well. As they finished with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
몇 번 기회 없어요 이제.
Player that really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a
맞죠?
dazzling game for Big Daddy.
Well, a consistent
허리딩이.
intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard,
가운데 줘 빨리.
and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
It's stolen
아
by
스틸 한.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. Collins kicks to Kid Gilchrist. To the middle. It's tipped. Porter with the
빨리 빨리
steal.
들어와 들어와.
Now here's Beasley. He's guarded close. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Miles, it's a screen for Beasley.
아 너무 급해. 너무 떴어. 빨리 줘. 다시 공격해 니네. 빨리 들어와. 13초 남았잖아. 추상기 한 번에 쏘자. 아우. 아 블락 한 개를 못했어. 몇 개야? 아 9개야. 3점.
Operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy